This is a cold case. Seattle, November 14, 1998. The rain usually washes everything away on Pike Street. But that night, it couldn't wash away what was waiting inside the Roosevelt Hotel. There were no emergency calls logged at the dispatch center. No 911 screams. No reports of gunshots. The silence was absolute. Nothing indicated that room 214 was about to become the center of a 20-year mystery. The call to the Seattle Police Department came in at 6:03 a.m. The night manager reported a guest unresponsive. When Unit 4 Alpha arrived, the officers noted something strange immediately. The door was locked from the inside. The chain was engaged. There were no signs of forced entry. The windows were painted shut. Inside, the scene was wrong, not because of chaos, but because of order. The victim, a male, roughly 40 years old, was found sitting in the armchair, fully dressed in a suit that had no labels. Every tag had been carefully cut out. His wallet, gone. His ID, missing. On the bedside table, a Rolex watch was ticking perfectly. Next to it, his cell phone, but the back was open. The battery was missing. According to the forensic report, this wasn't accidental. It was surgical. The medical examiner estimated the time of death around 2 a.m., but this timeline would soon collapse. Detectives interviewed the guests in room 213 and 215. They heard nothing. No arguments, no struggle, no footsteps. However, one witness changed the narrative. A sanitation worker on his break in the alleyway reported seeing a figure on the fire escape at 12:15 a.m. He couldn't describe the face. The lighting on 7th Avenue was too dim. But he noticed one detail. The figure wasn't leaving. He was waiting. Detectives tried to reconstruct the victim's last 24 hours. They checked CCTV footage from a nearby diner. Receipts, bus tickets, text messages recovered from the provider revealed a one-sided conversation. The last message sent to the victim's phone read, "You and go back to the room." It was received 3 hours before he entered the hotel. After that, silence. The autopsy report came back a week later with a decisive blow to the investigation. Toxicology was clean. No poison, no drugs, no heart failure. The cause of death was listed as undetermined. His family, eventually located in Ohio, said he had been paranoid for weeks. He told his sister he was being watched by the suits, but he never filed a police report. The detectives worked with the theory of a clean hit, a professional job, because in a messy world, nothing is ever this clean. Nothing is ever this perfect. And that was the biggest clue. A voicemail recovered years later from the hotel's main line captured 10 seconds of breathing. Just breathing. And the sound of a car door closing. Despite the FBI's involvement, no suspect was ever named. The man in room 214 remains a ghost in the system. Years have passed. The case is cold. The questions remain hot. If the door was locked from the inside, if there was no weapon, and if the camera saw no one enter, case archived.